Today there is quite a bit of awakening. People want to find the meaning for life, and they want to be happy and free from stress and distress. It's quite natural, and there is more openness, there is more wantingness to learn. It's learning to live in the present, aura, and keeping the mind with the broader perspective. Seeing life from a broader perspective suddenly opens up our vision, suddenly opens up our heart. Suddenly you feel what you were worried about were so unimportant. So many times in life we are stuck with things and we worry about things which we don't need to. At the same time, we also need the energy, confidence and courage to face the challenges. Today with the financial crisis and many people laying off the job, you need a lot of inner strength. Otherwise we sink into depression. And this is what is happening. 38% of Europe is sinking into depression. And we need to wake up now and see life from a broader perspective, a bigger vision of a happy, loving society. If you observe your mind from morning till night, till you go to bed, so many thoughts coming. Some pleasant thoughts come, some unpleasant thoughts come, and some thoughts are very powerful, some thoughts are weak, some are hazy. So our mind is filled with so many thoughts. Now, how can a thought be more powerful than the other? If this question arises, yes, there is a way. When the mind is calm and serene and quiet, that serene state of mind comes up with a thought which is much more powerful. Or a thought which is associated with an intense emotion, that is very powerful. Otherwise, we don't need to worry about the number of thoughts that flows around in the mind. So, not every thought is powerful, not every thought is going to become fructified. Now, how to make some thought more effective than the other? We simply have to let them go. Not hold on to the thought. Just relax. When you become relaxed and when you are so serene from within, contented, then the thought that comes from a contented mind is really, really powerful. Breath is connected to emotions, thought patterns and sensations in the body. For every rhythm of mind or emotions in the mind, there's a particular rhythm in the breath. And breath purifies our system from toxins. So learning to breathe in different rhythms and different techniques helps us to re-energize our body and make us feel happier and come to the present moment. This happens very effortlessly. Of course, in the beginning you need to learn. It takes just less than a week to learn. 3-4 days, 2 hours, 3 hours each day you learn. Then it's like learning bicycle. Once you learn bicycle, you know it till you die. Similarly, if you learn the breathing patterns, it's with you forever. Then you can do it, use it whenever you want, and feel empowered. Once they come to me, I only see them bellissimo. I only see them beautiful people. Milano, very good, because people here from here have been coming to India and to Germany, wherever we have programs, and they had been requesting me for quite some time to visit here, and now I could find the time, and I'm so happy that I made it. Yeah. Human beings have needs and responsibility. And the alchemy of happiness is having less and less needs. And as we grow in life, as we become mature, we find our needs are met automatically. And we are happy the more responsibility we take. So when our mind is calm and serene, our mind gets the power to bless others. When you have no needs for yourself, only then you will have the energy or the ability to bless others. If you want wishing too many things for yourself, your energy is drained in fulfilling your own desires. But when you are satisfied, when you feel complete, when you are so serene inside you, the universe gives you energy and that ability to bless and fulfill others' desires. I think after 50, 60, we should become so full, so satisfied. We want nothing more. I don't want anything else. I just want everyone to be happy. If you come with this state, you'll find life takes on to another new dimension. Are you all here?
Siete tutti qua?
No. Ora.
Adesso.
The present moment is very powerful. Now.
Ora.
See, when you bring your mind to the present moment, energy is there. The mind always goes on and on and on and on to the past, the future, past, future. Okay, how many of you aches and pains? How many of you have body ache? Oh my God. You know, this is because we have so many chemicals and fertilizers we put in the food, and we eat those food, and this causes all these toxins in the body. Also the negative emotions, negative thinking. You keep thinking bad about that person, this person, this person. All that stays and affects your own body. There was a poet in the medieval, there was a saint in India in the medieval times, in the 12th century. He said, I went to look for a bad person, I couldn't find one in the world. Nobody is bad, it is just their ignorance that makes them behave bad. Lack of wisdom that people behave bad. Inside every culprit there is a victim crying for help. So in our mind, let us free our mind from all those negativity. You know what we are going to do? We are going to make sound. Ho! From the depth of ourself, take a deep breath in and begin.
Inizia.
Ho! 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 Ha! Ha! Ho! Okay, done.
Fatto.
Take a deep breath in, relax your whole body. Now breathe in again.
Inspira.
Now
di
we will
nuovo.
do Om.
E cantiamo.
How many of you feel better? The pain is gone. For how many of you the pain is gone? Raise your
Quanti
hand.
si sentono meglio? Il dolore è andato via. A chi è andato via il
Pain
dolore?
is gone.
Alza la mano.
Wow, very good.
Bene, facciamo un applauso.
Sono venuto a vedere l'illustrissimo Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, un maestro indiano dal quale si può apprendere molto, tra cui tecniche di meditazione, rilassamento, respirazione e tantissime perle di saggezza che non fanno mai male.
Dopo aver fatto il corso ho deciso di dedicare un po' del mio tempo alla fondazione e alla sua attività. Tutto qui.
Il giorno in cui ho deciso di fare il corso, nel lontano 96, il giorno dopo che sono tornato in ufficio, senza aver raccontato niente a nessuno, i colleghi mi guardavano e mi dicevano: ma cosa hai fatto nel weekend? Sei strano oggi, ti vediamo più rilassato, ti vediamo un'altra persona, ma cosa è successo? Io ho raccontato la mia esperienza, chi ci crede, chi non ci crede, però mi sento di raccomandarlo a tutti questo corso, perché lo stress lo dimentichi, non sai più cosa vuol dire. E poi la famiglia, di arte di vivere, è una cosa incredibile. Ogni razza del mondo unita in un'unica famiglia, senza religioni, senza fratture, tutti che la pensano con un unico ideale di avere l'amore da portare nel mondo, e questo penso che al giorno d'oggi sia molto importante.
Ho imparato tanto, ho imparato l'amicizia, la dedizione, il prestarsi per gli altri, essere d'aiuto agli altri.
C'è sempre qualcosa da imparare, qualcosa che ti porta a migliorare, a crescere. Consiglio a tutti un incontro col maestro.
How can we really live in love? I tell you, we can't be out of love. Love is our very nature. It's a love that gets distorted and becomes all these negative emotions. Fear is love standing upside down. And hatred is love being twisted. At the same time, anger is nothing but loving perfection too much. If you are in love with perfection, you are angry at imperfection. If you love substances and objects more than people, you call it greed. And if you are too attached to people, too much in love with one person or two, and that is called over-attachment. That brings you pain. So almost every negative emotion is love twisted. So how to keep the love straight is the knowledge, is the wisdom. It's a wisdom that makes our love pure, that keeps our love undistorted, to say. So love is not just an emotion. Usually people think love is, oh, sweetie, sweetie, goody, goody thing. No. Love is our very nature. So when we are relaxed, when we go deep in meditation, what we discover is this whole universe is made up of just one thing, one substance, one thing, and that's what I am, and that's what everything else is, and that's what I would call as love. That power, that which is all love, you call it God. God is not a person to say somewhere. It's only the Michelangelo painting. He gives a little finger and you try to catch him and he goes further away. No. God is not a person. God is energy. The energy in which the whole universe exists, in which the whole universe disappears. There is not a single individual or a creature on this planet which is devoid of love or which can be outside love. It's a matter of realizing it, When you are tensed, agitated, angry or drunk, then you cannot realize the subtlety of the consciousness, the mind, the love. that exists within you and within everybody. But when you're free from these negative emotions, when you're settled, then you realize this is all that is there.
Different, we speak different languages maybe, we look different, we may eat different food, but Thanksgiving holidays brought all of us together, we're one people together.
How to get peace between Israel and Arabs? Can you help?
Thing is, we have to bring faith and trust in both the community, and we are working on that. We are having courses in Palestine, we are having courses in Israel, and especially youth. When youth from both sides start being more spiritual, and they will find that religious divide is becoming less and less, they come together. Yeah? They are making small efforts, but it's a huge job. The amount of money we spend in defense, in the arms, ammunition, in military, in security is huge. If we spend 0.01% of that in educating people in spiritual discipline, the problem will disappear. In the month of March, I am hosting a congress on imams and rabbis in the Bangalore ashram. All the imams and all the rabbis are going to come, and 2-3 days they are staying with me. 3 days. And any one of you, whatever help you want to give towards this problem or towards solving this Israel, and you are most welcome. If you have ideas, if you have resources, you just contact our IAHB board and help them. We will do whatever in our capacity to bring the communities together. You know, time to time I am sending teachers from India to Palestine and to educate people there, and to heal the scar and the insecurity in their minds and bring them together. Similarly to Israel also. And you are most welcome to be part of this project and contribute. Yeah.
Why in such a difficult moment for humanity, the spiritual awakening and the awareness of our politicians is so lacking?
If you think something is too difficult, you don't want to do anything about it. I tell you, don't see things as too difficult. You are able to make an impact. You start. When Mahatma Gandhi started in India, he said, walk alone. Even if nobody comes with you, walk by yourself. And one day you will find the goal. It was so difficult those days, if you imagine, an empire which was all over the world, in which sun never set, from Australia to America. And Mahatma Gandhi had to walk alone first. But then everybody joined. There were many people who criticized him. His own people were against him. His son was against Mahatma Gandhi. But he said, I want to walk alone. When I first started 30 years ago, next year will be 30 years of Art of Living. We had to face many challenges, but we just kept, because we know what we are doing is right, what we are doing is for the betterment of people. We just kept going, and it just kept, nature kept supporting it. So, spirituality we must go on bringing to every avenue of life. Children, youth, older people, retired people, people who are working, corporate sector, everywhere you need inner strength. You need the spiritual power. About politicians, they are one from our own people. You simply have to make them understand, approach them, There are good people also among the politicians. They blame the people. They say society is corrupt, what we can do. You ask people, they say politicians are corrupt, what we can do. So it is catch-22. We need to elect proper people, good people, and we need to, those who are in power also, we need to educate them in spirituality. That you can do it. Spirituality makes your heart softer and helps you to take responsibility. Whether it is politics, business, commerce, industry, household, it helps you wherever you are.
So,
It basically makes you a better, qualified human being. And we need better qualified human beings in the politics, in the business, everywhere. Can each one of us find the meaning of our life? It's a good question. But don't be in a hurry to find an answer. Treasure this question. This is like the fire in your heart that keeps you moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
This fire in your heart will make you drop all the unimportant, unnecessary things away from your life.
Yeah.
And one who knows will not tell you. Anyone who tells you doesn't know it. How can you be happy when terrible things are happening in your life? See, in life, there are pleasant things, unpleasant things happen. Turn back in your own life and see. When you were a baby, a toy broke and you cried and cried and cried as though the world has come to an end. And then when your school days, you had a fight with one of your friends and that was it. You are so upset. And then you grew into another class, you lost, you didn't get enough marks or you failed. Oh my God, you felt the roof has fallen on your head. So many incidences in your life, you have lost your mind. You are so upset. If you turn back and see, you'll be astonished. Oh, this difficulty is one like that. You know, unpleasant things come and they go. They don't stay forever. Pleasant things come and they go. They don't stay forever. You must know one day you will be gone. The ultimate truth is your body will be under the ground. That's it. So the time we are here, should we go on brooding over and being upset over things that didn't happen the way we wanted it to be? In every life there is some pleasant things, unpleasant things. Just let them flow. You stand up with your power, your energy. Say, come what may, I'm not going to lose my smile. See what happens. All these difficulties which you thought is so big will appear small. You know, or look at people who had greater difficulties than you. You think only your difficulty is so big? What you should know, should wake up and see what is happening in Haiti, what is happening in Rwanda, what is happening elsewhere in the world. You would realize your difficulty is nothing. So, difficulties come. When we don't see the difficulty of other people in the world, we feel our difficulty is very big. You get out and do some service, seva for people who are in need, you will see that nature takes care of all our problems. How can we forgive ourselves for the pain we caused our children? I tell you, whatever you did in the past, your actions are out of ignorance. So, forget about it. Don't worry about it. You know. In fact, every pain has made one deeper and pleasure has made one wider. And life is part of this. Okay. Now, Move on. Don't regret. Don't sit and brood over the past. It's not going to help. No? Just look forward and move on. If you feel you cause pain to your children, you bring happiness to many more other children. Help in children's project. We are doing so many projects. You be part of those projects. If we save on €1 per day on the chips and the junk food we eat, we can feed, educate and clothe a child in the world. We can do a lot. Yeah? And service is the best way to move forward and to get over the past.
Se pensi di aver fatto del male,
Joy is when your needs are satisfied. You have no more need. That is the state of joy. Human beings have two important things. One is they have some needs and they have some responsibility. Joy is a state when you are able to take care of your responsibility and your needs are satisfied. Then you are able to feel that state, what you call joy. And joy touches everyone now and then. Otherwise nobody can exist. One thing you must remember is you are dear child of the universe. You are always loved and you will always be protected. Okay?